Well, I guess I'm hoping. Well, I guess I don't have any idea. Well, I guess I'm hoping that looking at this from the point of view of frequencies will help even him come to some other understanding of what's going on, just in case he hasn't really figured. I mean, it's like I can't control the degree that the Wicked's brains are upside down, but once you recognize that, like, they are hypocrites, they do a lot of things other people that they would never want to have to do themselves, and that their concept of love is cruelty. You start to kind of get the gist that, like, everything about them might be upside fucking down. So, I'm kind of hoping that by explaining this to him, just by, like, entering a series of frequencies, it's gonna probably explain in his mind a little bit easier. Cause, like, look at it this way. It's like if this is what it's feeling to me. It's like when we're in your bed, we're probably both slipping into, your actual love relationship. That's what I think, is I think that we are embodying people who actually, like, maybe were in love, because most people who have sex have more feelings for each other than, I'm accustomed to, okay? So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, like, when we get in bed, we're just embodying lovers, right? But then as soon as we get out of bed, you're like, you slip straight back to your light. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, that's kind of what's making sense, is like, you definitely were whoever you were living, whatever life you were living, but then as soon as I get into bed, it's like, I'm just the frequency of your lover. But every other moment of every day, I was not the frequency of your lover, like, and, I mean, does that even make sense? That's all I can really figure, is, like, something in maybe his brain, as soon as we got out of bed, recognized that, like, I wasn't his girlfriend or his wife or whatever. But then in bed, when he's actually, like, paying attention to me or something, then I slip into that frequency. But I guess I wasn't the one living, like, a whole other life with, like, any, you know what I mean? So it's like, I can only look at this from my point of view, where he was the only guy I was fucking around with. So I can really only assume that one of his other women, it's like, I can only assume.